better than that. Let's play ball.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Way back. Get up. Get out of here. Let's play ball. And they're going to blow the roof off this place. Play ball.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to Play Ball presented by Nike. I'm your host, AJ Andrews, back again to help you find new ways to love baseball and softball. This week, we'll catch up with an AUSL star to talk pitch grips, train our brains with some mini games, and highlight some of your top plays on the field. Before we do all of that, let's check out the best stories from around the league in this week's Play Ball.
This week in
Oh, my goodness, he caught it. Wow. Full backflip.
104.7, no problem for Matthew Boyd. Fraley in steep retreat, leaps at the wall, makes the play. A great glove by Fraley, and he robs Goldschmidt at the fence.
Deep right field. Cagliano's at the fence. Leaps. Did he get it? Yes! Yes, he did. What a catch from Jack Cagliano.
Max Muncy. Max Power again. Grand slam in the sixth. 3-run shot in the seventh.
Riley Green toward the line. He goes over. He leaps over the wall to make the catch. That is totally ridiculous by Riley Green.
And Nick Gonzalez has a 5-hit game. Nicky G into second base with a double. He's 5 for 5. Wow.
It's gone! A grand slam for George Springer.
In the air, center field. Rojas going back near the wall. That ball's gone! Cooper Hummel! 1-0 Astros!
The Orioles were being no hits, and now they can do nothing but hits. Back to back home runs from no hits to the lead.
Hi, I'm Luis Severino. It's time to circle the bases.
Swing and miss. Good start for Severino.
Four-seam fastball at 99.
That is strikeout 1,000.
Great day for the ace.
All right, Luis, first base. When you were a kid, which pitcher had your favorite windup or delivery?
I would say Juan Marichal.
Juan Marichal, 20-game winner for the last 4 years, lifts a third strike past Oliva. Yastrzemski swings and misses on a fastball that breaks away from him.
It just has this weird feet up, and it was different, so that's why I like it.
Second base. What is the best clubhouse prank you've ever seen?
So I heard Todd Frazier got a prank on Thor Syndergaard. Now he got a policeman go to the clubhouse and try to arrest him. So I think that was crazy and it was funny. I don't know why or how he got a policeman in the clubhouse, but that was crazy.
Time for third base. What's your favorite Dominican dish? And do you know how to cook it?
Favorite dish is moro con carne guisada. There is no chance I know how to do it.
And finally, home plate. You just got the final out of the World Series. What's your call?
So now getting ready, Luis Severino. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the way, 101. A strikeout. I don't know what team, but I had to say the A's won the World Series.
Struck him out.
Wow, for Luis Severino.
Swung on and missed. Down he goes, down on the sweeper.
Buckled up.
Hi, I'm Brent Rooker. Here's my all-time top 5. My top 5 players of all time are Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Albert Pujols, Ken Griffey Jr. My top 5 hardest pitchers to face are Logan Gilbert, Jack Flaherty, Jose Barrios, Nick Pivetta, Framber Valdez. My top 5 rappers of all time are Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Eminem.
Don't go anywhere. When Play Ball returns, we'll go over grips with Montana Fouts.
And the difference would be for curveball is your arm slot. So my elbow's coming in front of my hip, and I'm able to spin it off these threads.
Plus, talk travel with your favorite stars and our question of the week.
I would go to Antarctica. Sean Mania, he was a former teammate. He went there, said it was awesome. I would go there.
Play Ball is presented by Nike.
Welcome back to Play Ball presented by Nike.
Bottom half of the 18th. And here's Rick Camp with a game on the line.
Bases loaded. Camarena bats for himself.
The senior citizen of the major leagues, Bartolo Colon.
Scott Podsednik, no home runs.
Ozzie, not the long ball threat.
The Mets are waving their outfielders in.
Randy Johnson, it's 156.
Tom Flawless hit 080.
Lifetime average 062.
Has never hit a home run.
In all deference to our buddy, you really don't want him.
He's terrible.
Fans, I hate to burst your bubble, but not everything in baseball goes as planned.
And he is at the deep left.
To deep right field.
Cut it for the wall.
It's out of here.
I'd never seen the right fielder's number before. And I thought, God, that's what it looks like.
Dave Kuiper just hit his first major league home run.
I said, holy cow, the ball went out.
Holy cow!
Just went blank there for a second because this never happened to me before.
I don't believe it! Did we really see that? The impossible has happened!
Ha ha! You talk about the unexpected.
Go crazy, folks! Go crazy! Look at this! He knows the trot!
As I'm running down the line, everybody came out of the dugout. You'd have thought it was a game winner.
He's taking the slowest home run trot. I think that's how fast he runs.
This was the first inning, for crying out loud.
He's so serious.
Wouldn't you think he'd at least break a smile? And everybody was saying the same thing. We need to congratulate him because he's never going to do it again.
He went right back into the locker room.
Probably went in there to smile.
Tell you, the odds on that have to be 1,000,000 to 1.
You may not see a more unlikely home run.
10,000,000 to 1.
This is one of the great moments in the history of baseball.
How awesome is that?
No pitcher likes giving up home runs, especially when they are as unexpected as those were. Sometimes you just get beat, but there are definitely things you can do on the mound to improve your chances. One of those things is mixing up your pitches, and there are few who do it better than AUSL ace Montana Fouts. This week, Montana and I took to the field to show you how to become a master on the mound. Check it out.
Got her swinging.
Couldn't make contact and a strikeout for Fouts.
Montana, you have so many pitches in your arsenal, but two of the deadliest are your curve and your rise ball.
That is strike 3.
A curveball moving away that she chases it.
How do you grip the ball in order to deliver those pitches?
So for curve and rise, I throw it both from the same grip, so that way it's less easy for them to pick it. And it's like a U shape, and then I'm using this seam, and it just makes it easier in your backswing, so that way nobody can really pick what's going on. So U shape, seams, and then my thumb's on this one to just give it a little bit more power. And the difference would be for curveball is your arm slot. So my elbow's coming in front of my hip, and I'm able to spin it off these threads. And whenever you're spinning this way, your hand's gonna be here, elbow in front, spin, so then the 4 seams are moving here towards home. And then for rise ball, would my hand be a little bit longer, and then when I snap it, all 4 seams are moving up.
Got her swinging. Couple strikeouts for Montana Fouts.
Now it's time for the question of the week. If you could go anywhere on Earth, where would it be?
That's a great question, because I love hiking and I love swimming.
Wow. Thailand?
I don't know. I've been kind of stuck on like Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I don't know why.
Los Roques, Venezuela.
I really want to visit Italy.
I would go to Italy.
Back to Greece. I love Greece. I'd go back to England. I'm a big Premier League soccer fan, so go over there, watch a Tottenham game.
I'd have to go to Hawaii. Sister's there and haven't been yet. I would go to Antarctica. Sean Mania, he was a former teammate. He went there, said it was awesome. I would go there. That'd be cool.
Somewhere tropical. Maybe like a tropical island.
To the most secluded, beautiful island with the clearest water in the world. and kick my feet up and relax. I don't know where that's at, but that's where I'd be at.
When Play Ball returns, we'll go around the horn and explore 4 of the week's most interesting storylines.
Jacob Mizorowski's retired 18 straight batters.
But first, here's Play Ball ambassador Bobby Witt Jr.
Hi, I'm Bobby Witt Jr., and it's time to use your wit in this week's trivia question. Who were the last 3 players to win the MVP award and the World Series in the same season? Get your answers ready. We'll tell you after the break.
Welcome back to Play Ball, presented by Nike. Now, let's get back to the trivia question.
Who were the last 3 players to win the MVP award and the World Series in the same season? Do you have your answers ready? Check this out.
Are you kidding me, Altuve? 3 home runs. That's an MVP.
The Houston Astros are world champions.
Goodbye. Home run. Mookie Betts, his first ever in the postseason.
The Red Sox win the World Series. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. Dodgers have won the World Series.
The answer is Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Jose Altuve.
Now it's time for Kicking It, presented by Nike. Now it's time for Around the Horn with me, AJ Andrews, where we'll break down 4 of the best stories of the week.
The flame-throwing phenom Jacob Mizorowski, and he gets his first big league strikeout.
Jacob Mizorowski has burst onto the scene with the Brewers over the last 2 weeks.
Jacob Mizorowski retired 18 straight batters.
After throwing 5 no-hit innings in his first career start, he followed it up with 6 perfect innings in his second start. He became the first starter in more than 120 years to open his career with 11 hitless innings, and he's only just getting started.
A brilliant start to a career for the Miz.
Shohei Ohtani notched his first strikeout from the mound in a Dodgers uniform this week.
He's trying to put Garcia away. Yes, he did. And there's the first Dodgers strikeout for Shohei Ohtani.
And while his outings are still short, his home runs seem to be getting longer and longer.
Ohtani with a missile to right field. Does it have enough carry? It sure does.
Dodger fans, get used to seeing games like this for a long time. One of the biggest trades in recent memory went down last week as San Francisco Giants acquired slugger Rafael Devers from the Red Sox. Fittingly, the Giants and Red Sox squared off just a few days later, and Devers got his chance at revenge.
It's one high and deep to left and out of here.
Can Rafi help the Giants take down Ohtani and the Dodgers? One thing is for sure, the NL West is going to be very interesting down the stretch. And finally, Cal Raleigh is making history 1 home run at a time.
It is Grand Salami time! Cal Raleigh with a grand slam.
On June 20th, Raleigh broke Johnny Bench's 1970 record for most homers by a catcher before the All-Star break with his 29th.
This ball is gone! It's out of Wrigley! An historic blast!
The next day, he became the first switch hitter ever to reach 30 home runs before the All-Star break.
It's gone, and he does it. Number 30 the other way here at Wrigley Field, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh hit 6 home runs across 6 games, and with a couple weeks left before the break, he's taking aim at the pre-break record of 39 big flies. Keep your eyes on Cal, because right now, he's can't miss TV. Each week, MLB and Nike will be showcasing a Nike RBI League around the country. The Nike RBI Spotlight will highlight efforts designed to give young people from underserved and diverse communities the opportunity to play baseball and softball. This week's story takes us to Arizona, where the D-backs Nike RBI program held a special City Connect showcase.
We have a great event put on today for our RBI players here in partnership with Fanatics and Nike running this great event. We're revealing our new City Connects, our Purple City Connects. So we have our old alumni in the Tan Serpientes City Connects versus a new prospect team in our Purple City Connects.
Alec Thomas is coming actually, which is pretty cool. So I'm coaching the younger guys, so I'm kind of rooting against my former teammates, which is pretty funny. I want to win today, but I also want to have fun.
It's really unique because what are the chances that you get this opportunity to play out here in front of Alex and in front of all these cameras and audience? And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for every little thing.
I think just me being here to support, the guys on each dugout and support them in any way I can, giving them advice or tips or whatever I can do to, help them. It's cool being here and experiencing a day like this with them. And, there's music going on, there's a big crowd, and, everyone's into it. So I think today's going to be a good day, and, I'm glad to be a part of it.
Our D-backs RBI program started just 3 years ago, and in just 3 years, we have over 18 boys playing college baseball. We've gone to the RBI World Series twice with kids from communities just like this one, kids who love their D-backs and are so excited to be wearing their D-back City Connect uniforms.
It's pretty cool getting to wear it and getting a pitch in it, so it feels like I'm actually part of the D-backs.
After the break, we'll check out some of your top play submissions.
Sliding play, he makes the catch.
Tremendous play.
And as always, we'll show off the week's wildest moments in the walk-off.
Iglesias to short, spinning and throwing home, late! Padres win! OMG!
Kicking It is presented by Nike.
Welcome back to Play Ball, presented by Nike. It's time for top plays from Sideline HD, where streaming your games is always free. Game on. Number 5.
Into left center field, and it's off the wall, and it kicks way away from everybody, and they're going to wave him in.
Leadoff home run. This guy has been absolutely incredible, Corey.
Number 4.
The sliding play, he makes the catch.
Rarely do you see pitchers take charge. We've got dirt on shoulders, shins, shoes, back. Tremendous play.
Number 3.
Slices one to left center field. He'll dive, and you bet he'll get there. He was playing in right center field. He went to left center. Another great play from Platinum and Center.
Number 2.
Runner goes, Albies grounds one on the hole, and it's smothered by Reyes, and he throws him out. Heading for third, Acuna. The throw across the diamond by Bautista, and they double him up. Side retired. First base makes the perfect throw across the diamond for the 4-3-5 double play that ends the inning.
This is a beautiful play. Well done.
And this week's number 1 play?
The base is loaded. Going after the first pitch. A high rising fly ball at the wall. Grand slam! Oh, a mighty swing unleashed.
And just like that, it's a new ball game.
Now it's your turn to elevate and celebrate. DM your best moments captured on Sideline HD for a chance to be featured. Last week at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida, the Breakthrough Series team won the Breakthrough Series Invitational for the 2nd year in a row. At the 4-day tournament, showcasing some of the best 17 under players, one Breakthrough Series athlete was able to take home the MLB Develops MVP Award presented by Chevrolet. With more, here's MLB Senior Vice President of Baseball Development, Del Matthews.
I'm pleased to present the MLB Develops MVP Award presented by Chevrolet for the Breakthrough Series Invitational to one special athlete. He had a tremendous tournament. Congratulations to Mr. Kingston Keller.
Oh, I'm super grateful. Thank you to those guys. Thank you, Dale, and all our other staff. I really appreciate those guys for helping me and helping me be the player that I am today.
Sakala does what he has done all week here.
I feel good, you know. I have to make my adjustments, hitting the ball hard and seeing the ball pretty well right now. So I'm really confident at the play, but I just got to keep humble, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Now it's time for Guess Who. Can you guess who is hitting in this legendary moment in Chicago Cubs history?
Trying to come through, and the pitch on the way. Drives one in the air, deep center field. Back goes Taylor. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. A grand slam for. Trying to come through, and the pitch on the way. Drives one in the air, deep center field. Back goes Taylor. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. A grand slam for.
The answer is David Bodie.
2-2 on David Bodie, trying to come through, and the pitch on the way. Bodie drives one in the air, deep center field. Back goes Taylor. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. A grand slam for David Bodie, and the Cubs have won the ball game. Can you believe it?
Wow! As soon as he hit it, he knew it was gone. He started pointing in the air. Cubs win on a grand slam.
Now it's time to wrap things up with the walk-off.
Little flare to right. That's down for a hit. Here comes Walker. Benson's throw is up the line. Cardinals win it again.
Joel Bozo drives in the winning run. Light it up in downtown St. Louis.
Iglesias to short, spinning and throwing home. Late. Padres win. OMG.
The rookie has tied it. Christian Moore with his second home run.
Sebo says, see you later.
And I think he's won it. Save it back to the Red Sox. It's a home run. What a night for Christian Moore.
And a swing and a miss. 5 consecutive Yankees have gone down via the strikeout in Chase Burns' major league debut. Out.
Center field.